Security researchers have discovered a new variant of the Shai-Hulud malware, signaling that one of 2025's most dangerous software supply chain threats is still evolving. This video is sponsored by Stonefly. More on that at the end of the video. The new strain was identified Tuesday by Aikido malware researcher Charlie Eriksen, embedded inside a single NPM package named Aviat Money React Big Calendar. Eriksen published details just 30 minutes after discovery, noting that the malware appears to be an early stage or testing deployment rather than a full-scale attack wave. While no widespread infections have been observed so far, Eriksen emphasized that the code was clearly written by a threat actor with access to the original Shai-Hulud source. The changes suggest the malware was re-obfuscated from the original codebase rather than copied or lightly modified, indicating continued development by the original operators. Shai-Hulud is a self-propagating worm designed to exploit weaknesses in software supply chains, particularly within the NPM ecosystem. Unlike traditional malicious packages, it embeds itself directly into developer workflows. Once installed, it executes during package installation, scans developer machines and CI/CD environments for secrets, and leaks stolen credentials to public GitHub repositories. Those exposed credentials are then used to compromise additional NPM packages, allowing the malware to spread automatically across repositories and developer environments. The original Shai-Hulud campaign first appeared in September 2025 and quickly escalated, compromising more than 500 widely used NPM packages and tens of thousands of GitHub repositories. A second wave followed in late November, exploiting the gap between public disclosure and GitHub's enforcement of stronger publishing authentication controls. The newly discovered 3.0 variant introduces several notable changes. Researchers observed a reorganized file structure, renamed installer and payload components, and a new GitHub repository description used when leaking stolen data, likely intended to evade detection based on known indicators. 5 new leaked file names also suggest continued targeting of environment variables, cloud credentials, GitHub action secrets, and NPM publishing tokens. The malware additionally removes a previously observed deadman switch, improves error handling during trufflehog timeouts, and introduces version-dependent package publishing that now works on Windows systems. However, researchers also identified a critical bug. The malware attempts to retrieve a file named c0nt3nts.json, but saves it under a different name, c9nt3nts.json, preventing the payload from functioning as intended. This mistake is one reason experts believe the variant represents a testing deployment rather than an active campaign. Despite the apparent flaw, security leaders warn the discovery is still significant. Patrick Munch, CSO at Mundu, described Shai-Hulud 3.0 as an indiscriminate fire-and-forget weapon with no built-in mechanism to halt its spread once launched. According to Munch, the rapid evolution of Shai-Hulud highlights how attractive software supply chains remain as a target for attackers seeking scale, persistence, and access to sensitive credentials across thousands of organizations. Previous Shai-Hulud waves prompted warnings from CISA and multiple security firms, along with recommendations for developers to audit installed packages, rotate exposed credentials, monitor GitHub for suspicious repositories, restrict NPM lifecycle scripts, and enforce multi-factor authentication with scope publishing tokens. And now a word from our sponsor. Get a 56TB fully air-gapped and immutable Veeam backup and disaster recovery appliance, half price. Contact sales at stonefly.com for details. Subscribe for more cybersecurity news. Thank you for watching.